January is Human Trafficking Awareness Month. While this is a complex and multifaceted issue, tonight we're focusing on missing and murdered Indigenous women. First Alert Investigator Beth Warden talks to leaders in state organizations working directly with those being targeted, as well as their families, to identify their needs, hoping to make a difference.
Of the people listed as missing on South Dakota Missing Persons Clearinghouse, over 60% are Native American. Nonprofits and volunteers give us a glimpse into what happens when a relative goes missing in our state. Although the Not Invisible Act was passed in 2020, the funding to coordinate the efforts to reduce violent crime against Native Americans is minuscule. And that's why grassroots organizations like the Red Ribbon Skirt Society help look for the missing and support their families.
The grassroots organizations are taking that on because they can't wait. They can't wait for somebody to decide, okay, we're going to give this state this amount of money. We'll give that state an amount of money.
One of the barriers in the search is the number of jurisdictions in South Dakota who to contact for help. Take the case of a woman who lives on a reservation and disappears on the way to pier.
Who do we call? DCI? Well, they're an assist agency. Do we call the FBI? Well, they're only brought in at the 7 Major Crimes Act, and if it's federal jurisdiction. Do we call Pier PD? Do we call Hughes County Sheriff? And then ultimately the Bureau of Indian Affairs or Tribal Police. We use multi-databases, and the databases do not talk.
The program manager for the South Dakota Network Against Family Violence and Sexual Assault sees the struggle firsthand. She claims unless someone is very young, old, needing medication, or if there's a suspicion of foul play, reaction is slow.
There's that gray area of adulthood who have the right to go missing. They have the right to ghost.
And that's 68% of all the women missing in South Dakota are Native American. But then you factor in that piece about the right to go missing. So there's a lot more, I think, behind the statistics that we're not aware of.
A solution, more coordination of law enforcement.
We need all of our jurisdictions there. We can't have the FBI speaking on behalf of Lower Brule. We can't have the BIA speaking on behalf of Lower Brule. We need all of our jurisdictions there.
The group praises the efforts of 2 Bureau of Indian Affairs investigators in Rapid City for assisting with missing and murdered cases. Attorney General Marty Jackley says his office continues to work in cooperation with the tribes. In Sioux Falls, Beth Warden, Dakota News Now.
Grassroots organizations such as South Dakota Missing Persons founder Laura Bullock is voicing concerns about the accuracy of the state's missing clearinghouse. She cites the state clearinghouse shows only 7 missing people from 1970 to 2000, while the National NamUs Registry is double the number of South Dakota missing people. And a Black Hills area John Doe from 1978 just appeared on the state's page last year.